Mid-century Naugahyde, Mexican Cocktail Nativity, Millionaire Coke Nostril. Hello my friends, I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Today is day 12 of Vlogtoberfest, where I make a video every day in October. But this is also what I hope would be a piece of evergreen content. I want to answer a frequent request from fans of my YouTube 101 videos and make a video about MCNs. Now just what is an MCN? Well, in the world of YouTube, an MCN is a multi-channel network. It's a company that sort of represents multiple YouTube channels. You see, if you sign your YouTube channel with an MCN, they provide you with certain services and charge a commission on what you earn from your YouTube views. How you earn money on YouTube is explained in these two videos, but basically, when people see the ads around your YouTube videos, the advertisers pay YouTube money, which YouTube shares with you. Let's say your video earns $100 from 60,000 views. Of that, YouTube keeps 45% and sends you the rest. Then, if you're signed with an MCN, they will also take a percentage of that. It could be as high as 40% or as low as 10%, like a regular Hollywood agent does. Now, some friends of mine even claim they have MCNs who only take 0%, though they're being monetized in other ways. The MCNs take your money, but what for? How would an MCN earn that 20%? Well, if you're a high-level YouTuber, they're going to make lots of money, but they're also helping you get and negotiate brand deals, selling advertising at a higher rate, and in some cases actually producing shows for you and maybe helping you transition to TV. At the lower level, they provide a suite of tools to help grow and service your channel, like music libraries, best practices guides full of helpful advice, social media tools, and a support interface that can help you with legal and technical matters, since it is literally impossible to contact support on YouTube without about 1 million subscribers under your belt, or at least it was until very recently. So, should you join an MCN? The answer is maybe. The tools they provide might be worth the money you're paying, but be sure to look carefully into what you're getting. I used to belong to an MCN called The Collective, that also repped a lot of my favorite YouTubers. Their music library was great, and they helped me a lot when I had a big problem with YouTube. And they invited me to a lot of awesome parties in Los Angeles. Did they grow my channel? Well, no. My channel did grow while I was with them, but it was because of the work I put into it. They were at best cheering from the sidelines. They were eventually bought by a big German company that flushed out a lot of their non-superstar channels, so I'm now independent. But after my first year with them, I was aggressively recruited by another big MCN, who I won't name. They offered me a better cut. They would only take 20% rather than 30%, so that was appealing. But I wanted them to romance me a little. I talked them into showing me around their office, like The Collective had back when I signed with them. But when I got there, they could barely find a conference room where we could talk. Most of the enormous open-plan office was taken up by banks of people on phones, all recruiting other YouTubers. They didn't much care about cultivating my talent or my channel. They were only into volume. If they were going to make $5 a month off a channel, they were going to do it 10,000 times. And if a few of them blew up, all the better. But for me, it was kind of like an old Groucho Marx joke. Why would I want to be a member of any club who would have someone like me as a member? If you get in because of their low standards, it's not worth joining. Then again, if you look at it like 1,000 YouTube channels all pitching in together on a music library and a bunch of other tools they can all share, well, then it might be worth signing after all. In the last couple of years, I've gotten dozens of form letters from MCNs offering to sign me back up, and I pretty much ignore them all. There is absolutely something to gain by being part of an MCN. They provide a lot of wonderful resources for you, but they will do nothing to grow your channel. They might give you loads of helpful advice and even personal coaching, but the necessary actual work has to be done by you. If you're an actor or a writer in Hollywood, then you really do have to have an agent, because without one, there's no one to submit you or your scripts. But YouTube is different. You have the exact same upload button as Jenna Marbles has. You don't need anyone to get your work in front of your audience. You might find an MCN's helpful, but if you don't follow their advice, it's not going to do you any good. If you're not ready to lean in, get better at making videos, publish on a regular schedule, and interact with your community, an MCN will not provide you with any shortcuts. I've been tempted to join one again myself, if just for the music library, but they're a business model that is still evolving. So tread lightly, and be sure to read your contract before you sign it, and know the mechanism for getting out of it if you ever feel the time is right. Well, I hope this was helpful. People seem to like these YouTube 101 videos of mine. If you got any questions about the business of YouTube, or anything really, please go ahead and ask them in the comments down below. Most of the best advice about doing YouTube can be found on the YouTube Creator Academy. I might even be doing some videos for them myself one of these days. I'll stick some links to other channels up in the cards over there that specialize in that kind of channel development best practices stuff for your enjoyment. But listen, don't study too hard. Your best bet is to just get out there and start making stuff.